Hey, collective, how are you guys? I hope you are having a great day today. Getting ready to start your reading. This will be a general collective reading as always, okay? So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, hang on. The Hermits, okay. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys, actually. What else, Spirit, for the collective? Oh, wait, I think I see another card. Oh, Eight of Cups. Okay. Oh my God, these cards are just flipping like crazy. All right, Spirit, what else for the collective? Please only take what resonates. Did I say this already? I don't even know. Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is great, actually. Somebody who has been doing a lot. I think somebody here has had a lot of spiritual illumination, actually. It looks to me like somebody is definitely looking inward. Okay, so this is somebody that could be on some kind of spiritual journey or listening to their inner guidance. I feel like this is someone who's withdrawn from other people to kind of get some answers. You know, with the Eight of Cups as well, I definitely feel like this is somebody who's searching for some kind of truth in their life. And they're letting go. They're letting go of something here. They're walking away. They're moving on from something. So it's, okay. Something that has kept them limited here. This is a person that could be looking at the opportunities in their life or the things that have been happening in their life as like, you know, just a missed opportunity or something like that. Like it's something that's been lost here. But because it's fallen here where the Hermit card is, I feel like this is not someone grieving over a loss. This is someone who's maybe looking at either the time that's been wasted or maybe the behaviors or something that's led to some losses in their life. This person could also be stressing over finances as well. Could be some financial issues that could be going on. Whatever this is, this could very well be what has driven someone to begin kind of looking within. And really, I feel like this is more like an evaluation of life in a sense. I definitely feel like somebody here is getting a new outlook on their life and about what their life means. I think that there's a lot of energy that is coming in as well. And I think it's because of this. I think it's because of this assessment period that has happened here. Maybe dealing with some things, working on some things within themselves, letting go of some patterns that one has had here. I definitely feel energy. I don't know why I keep wanting to use the term energy because that's just the way I'm feeling it here. It's kind of flowing into somebody because they are actually letting go of something else here. So somebody could be actually moving out into a space of excitement, to be honest with you. Okay. Wanting to try new things, feeling like their potential is actually limitless. This is interesting how these cards are completely different. So we're going from the mindset of, well, I am, you know, I have all this unfulfilled potential, which is probably, as I stated before, something that actually lit the flame, okay, to go within and search out some answers to, I have all of this limitless potential, right? Because it's a Page of Wands. That's passion, that's fire, that's adventure, that's fresh ideas. Somebody has definitely got some kind of clarity on that. And they're choosing happiness. That's what I feel here. They're choosing happiness. This is definitely a new outlook for somebody. What else, Spirit? Oh, yes. I mean, I love this. So, There's so much spiritual growth around this reading already. This is somebody that's definitely on a journey, okay? On a journey back to self is what I feel here after some very difficult endings here. Maybe even financial failure here in some sense here. I think somebody could actually be moving back towards family or moving towards something that is, they feel brings them some kind of emotional stability or, yeah, definitely emotional, I want to say fulfillment in some way. They could be moving around people as well that make them feel very loved and supported here. This is somebody who's definitely aligning with others here. It could be family because it is the Ten of Cups. That definitely make them feel supported, make them feel very loved. I think with the Moon in reverse next to the Ten of Pentacles, I think this person, whoever I'm speaking to here, has learned some very difficult lessons here. Maybe some kind of truths have been exposed to them. Perhaps it's been during this hermit phase. Maybe it came, you know, it's the moon, right? So it could have came even throughout dreams or through some dreams or something like that, psychic visions, anything like that. Somebody has a direct understanding in how their lifestyle and the things I feel like that they were attached to has kind of led them down this path. This could have been someone that was very materialistic in the past. You know, that could have led, you know, I honestly think it's interesting that I'm seeing someone that wants to get, I don't know if they're moving towards a relationship or if they're around some kind of family. I feel like whatever they were living before was a very superficial, or maybe the people, no, I think they were living this. Whoever I'm speaking for was definitely living this. It led to some kind of loss, okay? Loss of investments, you know, financial failure. This is keeping up with the Joneses, so to speak. There could be, this person could be having some kind of deep family conflicts as well. And it could be over money as well. I definitely think so. I do think it could be over money. Maybe it's even over if money was left behind or an inheritance or something like that. It could have definitely been something like that. These are some very, I feel like this is deeply rooted for some reason. So these are really big, or I feel like deep family conflicts that are going on here. There is some kind of conflict over money. And also it looks to me like someone wanting to break out maybe on their own or something like that. And maybe because this is family as well on both of this. I think someone's family doesn't feel like family. That's what I feel. Maybe someone's going out in a different direction here because they're looking for something that's more supportive, more loving, more fulfillment, okay? Something that brings more emotional stability here. Somebody here might be breaking traditions too within their family, which is not sitting well. This is a person that's really having to stand their ground or has been standing their ground about this, okay? Had to put up some very strong boundaries with other people. But ultimately, you can see at the end here, there is someone who is walking away from something, feeling quite betrayed, but knowing that they have to end something here. Whoever this person is, and it could be you, okay, what I'm seeing here is there's some really deep wounds here from whatever was done in a particular situation. So it could have been around someone that you've been married to. It could be around your family or people that you considered your family, your friends, your support system, something like that. But I'm going to tell you, this lifestyle, this mindset that you or whomever I'm reading for, whoever this reading is for, was a part of, was the issue. I keep getting family, so I know that this is a group in some way. This isn't just one person. All right, what else, Spirit? Okay, a lot of assessing. Yeah, definitely a lot of assessing going on. About something here that has been delayed. Okay, somebody is assessing something that was done here, it looks like. Hang on. Okay. Lovers. Okay, somebody is definitely assessing something that was done here. They could be recapping, you know, their... No, that's not what I'm getting. Somebody here is not seeing... I feel like they're not seeing, like, almost like they're... I don't know, I want to say their harvest, but that's what I'm feeling. Whatever somebody has tried to... Okay. I feel like, just looking at this line here, the Hermit, the Ten of Cups, and then the Seven, I almost feel like somebody could be... So if this is not you, this could be somebody looking towards you here. Feeling like you're tied to their harvest in some way. You're tied to their success. That's what I feel. Their harvest is what I want to say, though. So I feel like this is money. Maybe it's abundance in some way. And I think maybe somebody here is recognizing as well that maybe some kind of actions in the past led to... Okay, I definitely feel like somebody is feeling here like they walked away from something, or they had a false start with someone here because of a family dynamic. So there's definitely a block in a situation. Okay, so if this is somebody that's trying to come to you, this is somebody that is definitely spending some time figuring out that there was a block due to distractions, due to, I feel like it was a family situation. That's what I feel. Somebody feels like, I think somebody was told to drop you, you know, or to stop talking to you, or to stop dealing with you in some way. That's what I feel. I think this person could have someone around them. I do see a Knight of Swords energy, okay, around them that's very aggressive and forceful and a bit of a bully, even vicious here. Now, I'm not clearly understanding here why. I guess I'm going to have to ask some more questions here, because I'm not understanding why somebody would do this or just walk away. But I definitely can feel it so strongly here in this reading, actually. Somebody had someone else around them. And what's odd is it's a knight. So who was this? A friend, a brother, or a cousin? You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. Or maybe somebody just in that kind of immature, more of an immature energy, or more of a forceful energy here, that thought somebody here was, I don't know, maybe you wouldn't fit in the family, or they didn't want you in the family. I'm sorry to be so harsh. This is coming out quite harsh tonight, but this is what I'm getting here. I want to be honest. It's something it's definitely something like that. Somebody here wants to end some kind of conflict that I feel like they have with you. This is a person that could have been, they could have just maybe gave up in the past, or maybe you didn't know what happened to them. This is what I feel like happened to them here. This person this is definitely family stuff. I don't know what this group is or what this family is into, but I'm going to tell you this is heavily coded in materialism and greed. So somebody is recognizing another individual as kind of a divine love here, is what it looks like here, or at least a deep soul connection. And this is interesting because when I'm looking at the story, it almost looks like someone walked away from you due to being influenced, being willing, let me say that differently, being willing to be influenced, because that's exactly what it is, right? By someone else that didn't feel like you fit in some way. They didn't want this person. They didn't feel like somebody should have been with you, or like, I keep wanting to say you don't fit in. What does that mean? Maybe you look different. Maybe, I mean, this doesn't look like the most credible family. Let's be honest here. Okay. So, Maybe that's how you didn't fit in, okay? Maybe you are not, maybe y'all had different values, right? You actually having values and theirs being pretty skewed is what it looks like here. So I guess my point is, I feel like somebody here is realizing, recognizing that something that they did, someone that they listened to, something that they listened to, some influences around them were not really looking out for their highest good. You can see that. This person feels very betrayed by whatever happened. Okay. What else, Spirit? Mm-hmm. Person could see you getting a lot of stability in your own life here. You could have gotten a new house recently, or you could be around your friends, family, something like this. There could be some kind of celebration that is going on around you as well. They definitely see you as someone that's very nurturing and practical, but most important, or not most importantly, but well, more importantly, in terms of how they're viewing you, I would say, they see you as somebody that's really focused a lot on whatever you're doing. Maybe it's your business, maybe you're a working parent as well. This is, I'm wondering if this is why they feel like you're tied to their money in some way, or tied to their abundance in some way. So whatever they were trying to achieve over here, I feel like whoever they were locked into, first of all, it's very, very superficial. I'm getting it around family or some kind of conflicts over money here. It could have been around business partners or something like that as well. Like I said, people that were close to them. But you were really the one over here. It looks to me like you're the one over here that's actually doing well in that sense. Somebody seeing you as very practical and generous, very welcoming, very sensible. This person may be in the middle of some kind of lawsuit as well. I think there could have been some dishonesty when it came to you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I told you, there's influence here. There's definitely influence here. All right. That's the card of Libra, but I mean, we have a million things on the board here. Somebody could have been in some kind of, so first of all, they could have been having some kind of legal issues to begin with, or they could be having those now. Okay. That could be part of somebody knows that someone else was not being honest with them. Okay. They view whatever this is as a major betrayal. All right, so maybe over money, over what they were saying. Why were they kind of pushing you out? Maybe maybe people knew this was some kind of divine connection and didn't want you guys together. But regardless, I think people were being very selfish about something else here. It does look to me like you pulled back in some way. I wonder if this is someone too who you had some legal issues with, or could have had some kind of legal issues with. I feel so much dishonesty around this, so much. And I know that somebody feels really, definitely betrayed, but almost defeated by it as well. I feel someone trying to rise back up, but there's a lot of hostility towards this situation. I do think somebody is going into some kind of solitude here to really kind of gather their salts. Maybe they are gathering salts. Gather their thoughts, though. Maybe doing meditation, but I feel like it's more of a renewal period here. This is someone who is recognizing kind of what they did here is what I feel, but it's also someone who has felt quite stuck by their past actions, not knowing how to bring something back. Recognizing that something that they did, some behavior that they had here in the past, or the way that they dealt with something here was really irresponsible. I don't think this person, I think they just stopped talking, to be honest with you, because I'm getting like a lot of non-initiative, you know, low energy, that sort of stuff here. I feel this person had other people around them that was willing to do whatever to kind of get you to say or to get you out. I guess out of this person's life or out of their energy. Maybe they were starting to see feelings form or something like that. Maybe they understood what was going on here. Somebody was too. The problem is, it's almost like I feel like it was laid out as, no, we have stuff to do. We're making this money. We're, you know what I'm saying, to pull someone's focus. And I don't know if you're dealing with someone gullible. I got to be honest with you. Okay, this seems to me like someone who could be easily deceived or a bit gullible. I do feel like this is a love situation. So I guess in some respects, we could also say, you know, maybe it was a child or a friend or something like that, possibly. But for a lot of you, this will be a love. And so the whole thing was about turning, maybe turning them or working on them. Do you see what I'm saying? To kind of break loose from it. These are definitely people that had some kind of influence on this person. I'm going to be, listen, perfectly clear here. This person could have already been about the money, already about the status, already about how people perceive them. Maybe to them, in this very shallow aspect is what I'm getting with them. Sorry, but that's what I get. It just seems to me like they were always about looking a certain way. Maybe they feel like that adds value to them as a human, you know. They're going through a fall, and they may very well be going through a lawsuit as well. The lawsuit as well, look at the two together, is on, the Justice in reverse is actually landing on the Ten of Pentacles in reverse as well. So that's all about dishonesty. It's about the lawsuits and legal issues that someone is having. Okay, I just heard somebody could be getting locked up. So this might be more than just civil. This could be criminal. Some kind of retribution here is happening for what someone has done here. So was this a business? Was this like a corrupt business? I feel corruption around this in some way. I also feel like maybe someone doesn't want you to know. All right, let's keep going. I mean, do you know all these people? Okay, let's just keep going. We got a Queen of Swords here in reverse. It's baffling to me. Okay, you got somebody here. You got somebody here that is feeling a lot, very loving to you, very devoted to you, very compassionate individual. And you got somebody here that is, well, they bitter as hell. Okay, they're salty. They're more than salty. They're incredibly bitter. So this person, there is definitely this looks like a female, obviously, somebody in their feminine energy here, but I definitely can see that somebody's very cold and spiteful, even cruel. I don't know if you're at a distance from someone here, but maybe they're watching somebody here that has developed something for you or developed feelings for you or understand somebody who knows the truth now. Maybe somebody's also going through some kind of divorce here. Somebody's gotten clarity on something that's going on around them, and it's creating, well, a huge shakeup, it looks like, in someone's life here. But you have somebody here that is very bitter, that didn't want to let go. Is this the person that was being very harsh and forceful and driving a wedge here? Maybe it's a sister. Maybe it's a, I mean, I guess it could be a mom. Maybe it's an ex. Whoever this is has been incredibly deceitful here. feel like they tried to end something. We know that they tried to end something here, right? They tried to complete something is what I'm feeling. Somebody got really big time in between you and another person. They tried specifically to create some kind of problems here. Maybe they already knew this person had some kind of love or feelings. This could have even been a friend of this person's, is what I just got. And this could have been somebody who actually used another individual for their money or something like that. I think it could have been a friend. If somebody that this person trusted. Maybe somebody that they looked up to or something like that. But what's happened here is it looks like somebody has created some huge financial and legal issues for someone else and potentially them. I heard somebody's going to jail. I feel like somebody's going to jail. I wouldn't have heard it if it's not happening. Somebody is going to jail. Whoever this was, I feel like they've been very reckless, very greedy in a sense, didn't want to let someone go, or maybe didn't want someone to leave, I don't know, family business or whatever that was going on here to move in a different direction here. Somebody has been waking up to exactly what's been around them, what's been happening around them there. And also maybe to what even got them in that situation. This is the Three of Swords in reverse here. This is somebody that is trying to release some kind of pain here and actually recover from something. This could be a person that is now having to go through a lot of emotional and physical healing. Focusing more on self-love as well. So you may have someone actually jumping out of this space of where they were superficial and greedy and manipulative in that sense before, or just wanting to kind of keep up with, you know, everybody else. But I really, if I'm being honest with you, I feel like there was some kind of corruption or there's definitely a lot of lies and manipulation around this situation. And they seem to be stepping into a place, yeah, that's less self-involved, okay, and more so in a supportive phase, right? A compassionate phase. They're more tuned in, tapped in, it looks like, especially to their heart chakra. And I don't know, maybe this person was closed off because if they were Three of Swords upright to begin with, that would have been a lot of emotional pain and loss. And sometimes when we close off that area of our life, you know, we do kind of fall into some narcissistic tendencies, you know, where we become just a taker. It's all about us. And I really feel like that is where they were. And I really feel like that is where someone else wanted them. Why do I feel like your person could be easily guided? I don't like knowing that. But, you know, again, if they were in this state, and not to get too psychological on things, but, you know, when we go through things like that, wherever the trauma, I don't know why I can't talk tonight, wherever the trauma is created, you know, that's where we tend to remain emotionally until it's dealt with, right? And so this person just kind of cut off, right? It detached from that. And that would be why, that would make more sense to me why they didn't see something like this, okay? Not making excuses, but that's what I feel, okay? So people, when they detach from their heart chakra, when they're in an imbalance, you know, they do focus on that stuff. They do feel like they need validation from, you know, other people. How good do I look? Or, you know, how does all these things that I have make me look to you? You know, they need that validation. And now this person's getting in touch, I feel like, with their heart chakra, and they don't need that as much. They're beginning to kind of feel. All right. What else, Spirit? What does this mean for the collective, please? Yeah. See, they're realizing that whoever this really manipulative, harsh, bitchy person was intentionally creating some kind of delays in their life. All right. Could have been saying things to keep them very indecisive about stuff. And Something about the way the person was responding to that or their actions as a result of that, okay, created, I think, huge delays maybe in a situation with another individual. I think this person has really been stressing over that. I see a lot of anxiety and depression, but they're turning that around. And any fear that they've been held up in, I think they're kind of getting out of that mental torment now. This person could be getting some kind of counseling or finding some kind of help for them. Even a healer is what I feel. Yeah, they're trying to find some kind of relief in this whole situation, get themselves better. There's a lot of mental attributes to this card as well, which makes me think that mentally this is taking a toll on someone as well. And I'm noticing how, even in the picture here, notice how this one is like clenching their head, right? It's like, wow, what did I do? So there is mental torment, but there's a lot of that is, what did I do here? How did this happen? Somebody's learning to cope, I feel like, with what's happened here, what they've allowed themselves to go through. I don't know who's going to jail, but if this is someone who's actually going to jail, this might have something to do with it too. Okay, I don't know why. I just heard breaking and entering. Definitely did. So maybe there is something that's coming down to for someone who is breaking and entering. I don't know why that would be relevant unless it's coming through. Maybe someone broke into something, broke into someone's home or something, or into a business, There are legal things that are going on as well. Somebody here is definitely focused on having a new path here. Definitely focused on it. They want a new beginning. They want to take a leap of faith. They want to be fearless. What else, Spirit? This could be somebody wanting some kind of reunion of sorts, okay? Or maybe needing their friend. Oh, Lord. Let me clarify this page of Pentacles in reverse here, because the immaturity, I feel like, is still there. Okay, so they're working on that. Somebody would like to be able to speak to another individual, or maybe even create a friendship, or maybe revamp a friendship in some way. I think they're trying to figure out how to begin again after a very difficult time. This could also be about friends, Three of Cups here, right? Friends, celebrations, community in some way. Maybe even just find their place, with someone else, with good people. This is someone that could very well be recognizing that they were immature, that there was a real lack of progress in their life due to maybe their environment or their behaviors, their poor choices here. This is someone here that's not being distracted anymore. All right, they've gained some kind of clarity. Any illusions that were there have ended. Okay, this is someone who is getting into alignment. I have the Strength, the Queen of Wands, the Empress in reverse, the Knight of Cups, and the Five of Coins, King of Pentacles, and I have the Queen of Pentacles up there as well. So if this is a romantic situation, what you need to know, I have Leo, Sag, Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Taurus, and Taurus again. Is that you could have somebody that is maybe gathering the courage, working on the courage to move towards another individual who they find very attractive, very assertive and confident, even very inspiring here. where they feel like there's been a lack of growth in a situation due to maybe their actions here in the past. They could have I'm just going to let you know, they could have a mother or somebody like that that is not a fan of this. Okay, this could be a mother, the Empress in reverse. Okay, this can be somebody who's very overbearing, okay, smothering even. That could have been definitely a part of this lack of growth, or you could also have an ex-wife here as well, just so you know. Maybe that is your ex-wife as well. But this is somebody here who is moving towards another person because they want to make sure that someone knows that they care, that they love them. This person might be coming in very charming and romantic. Because there is that element here, but I see that they're aligning outside of this with that element of immaturity, and I don't like to see that and then see the Knight of Cups, because that definitely tells me that, you know, this could be a little more dreamy or imaginative, you know, but is it sustainable? This is definitely somebody here who has been overcoming some kind of adversity in their life. They could be recovering from a lot of things. Financial loss, you know, loss of health at some point, or their good health, you know, but they have their hope is returning here. They could be working on their finances as well here. This is somebody that could definitely be very protective over another individual too, and over a situation, especially with everything that happened here in the past. You could be dealing with a Taurus, but this could just be somebody who's very practical and generally pretty secure, a good provider. Yeah. Okay. Let me see what else, Spirit. For the collective. And that Lilith energy. So it may be a Lilith. Okay, we did see a Queen of Swords here in reverse. Maybe they're viewing someone here as very powerful here, someone who they have untamed passion for. Okay, there's definitely a powerful female here in the mix. Or someone who is deemed as powerful here. Okay, that's Scorpio energy. Someone who is very different, unique. Okay. Aquarius energy. Yeah. I think someone is really incredibly attracted and drawn to another person. Okay. Just from a love standpoint, I feel like this is someone who they feel a lot of sexual, maybe even sexual tension with, or yeah, that's what I feel. Maybe they see this person as well as being pretty untamed, you know, or feeling like they have untamed passion with this individual. I see Capricorn energy as well. This is a person that could be in the legal field, okay? Or, you know, we're talking about, this is also falling on the Justice, I just noticed, for that Tower. So this Tower card is about it's about being in the legal field. It's about structures, okay? Maybe they work for the government or something like that. So it could be in a place of authority as well. This person could be viewing someone else here. If this is not the one that is different and unique, they could be viewing someone else that way, and maybe they've gained some kind of clarity on that. Wow. Okay, I just got a really strange hit on that. Do you have, is the government, okay, if this is you in that snowflake energy, is it possible that the government is observing you in some way? What a strange thing to say, but I just got that so strongly. We have Leo energy as well. Yeah, somebody's definitely went through some kind of painful change here is what I feel like here. Somebody could also be leaving a government job, some kind of structure, okay, that they've been intertwined with in some sense. because maybe they feel like they're not in alignment, that they are different, that their values don't align, something along those lines there. I don't know what the Lilith energy has to do with it, to be honest with you. I'll have to keep going and see. Maybe this is somewhere where there was a contract here. I feel like this is Gemini energy as well. I think that somebody wants to communicate about this. They want to communicate about the change. It's a harsh change. I'm actually looking at the tower now, and I can see that the structure is starting to come down anyway. Something is tumbling. I kept saying corruption. I'm telling you something. So maybe this was around a job for another individual and whoever they were in with. I'm telling you there's some kind of corruption or something around them as well. I want to know this powerful person. I'm reading Lilith different tonight. I got to be honest with you. I feel, look at this. There's some kind of powerful person here. I think that is being viewed as different and even unique. I don't know if this person is in this place of authority, or this is just someone who's just really standing out is what I'm feeling here. But the thing is, whoever is viewing you, I don't know if it's for the right reasons. I got to be honest with you. And why are they so... I don't know why they're so focused on, especially if this is like a divine connection or keeping you from a divine connection, something like that. Yeah. I don't think I'm fully understanding why they would need to do that or to keep somebody stuck here, but somebody's not stuck. Somebody is actually leaving. I think somebody is pretty put out by what they've discovered, what they've been through. I think this has been a very difficult time here. Like I said, it's a painful change, whatever it is. Okay. Commitment. Taurus energy again. This is a person that feels heavily bonded to you, somebody who could feel very committed to you. You know, if somebody's been... I don't know what you're doing. Let me just start there, okay? I have no clue what you're doing here, but if you're doing something, especially professionally or something that where people are watching you, oh my God. Look where Lilith is falling. I just noticed that on top of the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like I noticed that a minute ago and maybe I didn't call that out. This is not the kind of reading I wanted to do, because I got to be honest with you. Is somebody getting rid of this energy here? I'm telling you, because why would I feel like somebody is watching you? They could be watching a snowflake here and ending something for this Lilith energy here. Somebody here that was in a position of power. Because they want to have some kind of commitment or connection, some kind of contract here with someone else here that they feel is more unique, different. This seems so great. That's what I'm getting. I have to go with what I'm getting here. I'm telling you, I think this person, because whatever this person was doing has not went well. It hasn't panned out well. Maybe they thought they were powerful. Maybe they weren't that powerful. What exactly were they doing here, though? And I have on the bottom here, I have birds here, which is all about, again, this is about gossip around this situation. People could be talking about this situation, the snake. Maybe somebody has discovered who someone else really is, you know? Maybe the tower, the structure was around a home or something like that, and they're figuring out who someone else is. But I got to be honest with you, I think it's bigger than that. I do. And now they're seeing someone else that they think would fill in better, or that is, I don't know if this has to do with being gifted, if this has to do with, there's something somebody is watching. I'm telling you, I can feel it. Somebody is watching something. Someone is what I feel. And it could have been someone that was kind of exiled to begin with. This could have been the friend, right? Before, that was kind of giving the bad advice, being harsh, being deceptive. What is this tower? What is this structure? Is this a fucking, oh, excuse me. Is this a, oh my God. Is this some kind of secret society? Whatever it is, somebody is losing their position. And somebody else that was about the feelings, and or that was about the money and about the greed and all that, has developed some kind of feelings. Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's leaving. Somebody's getting kicked out of a group. I started off talking about the group after legalities, financial things. It could also be after, they're getting some kind of bad, maybe notoriety in some sense. There could be gossip around this. There could be a lot of restlessness, all of that. They want to get someone out of there because something's wrong here. Maybe they're not as powerful, like I said before. Maybe they feel like there was so much, deceptiveness, treachery, whatever. I think we are dealing with someone over here that's very possessive and envious, and there's just a lot of treachery here. We have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio. So you definitely have a snake here. Okay, and people are talking about the snake. And if it's like most places, of course, they're going to try and get a hold of that, right? So that they can regroup and come back maybe with their, I don't know who I'm talking about here, the government or whomever. I know how the government works. So, they can try and, revamp their reputation in a sense. I think somebody's coming towards maybe you, trying to have some kind of agreement, some kind of contract with you, something like that. Could be more than that. We got to, if that's not a water sign, we definitely have someone here that has some kind of feelings or something. So maybe somebody has been watching you. Maybe they think you're the better person for something. But I think this all started with someone that you know, someone that perhaps you've been with. Maybe there's things they did not tell you, is my feeling. Let me get some, actually, where am I at? 47 minutes. Okay. Let me go on a little bit longer because this is definitely not a story I want to walk away from. So let's see. Let me see. Spirit, is there anything that the collective needs to know in regards to this? Somebody says, so you might have felt that somebody didn't care and you felt unappreciated by this person. Somebody here is definitely recognizing that they sabotaged a situation. Yeah, and now they're saying that now they kind of feel unworthy. We saw that as well. You're a better person than I am. They knew that the lies here and the dishonesty is what ripped a situation apart here. Wow. And secrets on the bottom here. I haven't told you everything. So, I'm telling you, somebody just disappeared on your ass. It was definitely due to people around them trying to scrap the situation. Maybe even using abusive tactics here with the Knight of Swords in reverse here to make sure that they scrap this situation here. I hate to go all out here, but I believe your person could have been tied up in a situation with other people that was not healthy. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. I heard breaking and entering. Okay, what was it? Was it something like that? Was it criminal activity. Was it a gang? I mean, I don't know. It's definitely something like that. If this is your reading, obviously this will not be most people's reading. I'd like to think it's not mine. But it's somebody's reading. Whatever they've been tied up into has been observing someone else. This could also be telling me that this whole structure is ending. Okay, the whole thing is coming down. That could also be the legalities as well. Okay, maybe they have been watching you. Maybe they have seen that you didn't easily fall, or maybe you didn't go away, or maybe, you know, something didn't actually work on you. It could be that as well. Okay, and so now the whole thing is kind of falling apart. It's ending here. You're going to hear about it. Look, I got birds, I got letter. You're going to hear about whatever this is, maybe from the horse's mouth here, about the deceit, about the treachery, about the lies, about your actual enemies if you have not known, right? Somebody, yeah, somebody here feels pretty strongly about protecting you is what I feel. Wow, I heard now. Okay, so now, so this was not somebody that always felt that way or certainly didn't act on it. Okay, let me get a few more cards and then we're going to close out here. Spirit, anything else that the collective needs to know from you, please? Veiled, yep. I think all this was kept from you in the beginning, and I think it's still veiled. Okay, so it's still not out in the open completely. This is what you need to know, though. It's going on behind closed doors. I feel like Spirit is all over this as well. Something is coming to an end that has been hidden. Nature Spirit's here. And good fortune, yeah. So I think you're being helped a lot is what I'm getting. I don't know who the divine feminine is, or if this, well, I don't think this is the other person. I think this could be either you or maybe there's a divine feminine involved. Here's the card of magic, though. I don't know if this involves that as well. I was saying that when I got to, especially with the Knight of Swords, and it looked like somebody was definitely trying to close something out for you or close out a situation. Maybe magic was being used here. I definitely think whatever this is hiding right now. Okay, something is being closed down, I'm telling you. It's an organization. Is it a, you know, is it a, I don't know, criminal enterprise in some way here? I think you're going to view it as some kind of good fortune. Okay, especially when you know what kind of happens, that there are legalities here. I kept saying somebody's watching you. Maybe if there's detectives involved in this and they know you were involved in some way, I don't know how, maybe they're watching you. You know, maybe they're the ones looking at you going, what the hell? This person is, yeah, different and unique. And why was it? Were you the target? Were you the one that was being robbed? Were you the one that was being harmed in some way? Whatever it is, coffin, death, come on, it's over. It's over. Maybe you're getting help here from your nature spirits, right? Maybe you've been spending a lot of time outside and grounded here. I definitely think you have ancestors all over this. I feel spirit all over it. Something is being taken down here. So if you know the story, then you'll probably already know what this is and what it's about. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.